Well, very happy to begin what promises to be an evening of pure politics. Simply because our guest today is a pure politician. As they say in cricket or hockey, total cricket, there are some people who believe in total politics. And Digvijaya Singh is among those. Welcome to
Thank you.
Off the Cuff. And with me, our editor politics at The Print, and enormously more knowledgeable than me on politics, DK Singh. So we'll do the conversation, and Digvijay, you will give us the gyan.
Well, first of all, let me confess, I've always said I've been overestimated as a politician and underestimated as a human being. So therefore, I think this total politician, it will stick to me though.
Spoken like a true politician. So,
but the fact remains that, yes, you'll be surprised that during my college days, although there were college elections, university elections, I never participated even in those elections. And I always tell people that I was apolitical then, and I'm still apolitical.
well, I think your teacher would have believed you in that. I don't think any of us would. So tell us about what you've been doing lately. This is your first public interaction since you came back.
Yes.
From your long Padyatra. So what was it Padyatra? Why did you take this little vanvas? And what did you learn?
Well, first of all, let me go back to sometime in 1998. There's a district called Mandla, which is in the circuit house on the banks of river Narmada. I was then a chief minister. I had never heard about Narmada Parikrama, to be very frank. And this is the only time I have had this experience in my life, the one and the only, when I got up thrice in the night and with this thing in my mind that I should be doing Narmada Parikrama. So since then, this has been in my mind, and so I thought I should be doing it. Now, the timing. I thought I'm now, although I don't believe I'm over 50, but still, I said, now that I'm close to...
About 51 years.
Yes, 51. So I thought, let me do it. Incidentally, this was the timing was such that Amrita was working for RSTV. She also resigned because she couldn't work in the present regime, obviously.
Yes.
So I just sort of told her that I've been thinking of this for a long time.
She's right here with us.
Yeah.
We're very happy to have her with us.
Would you like to walk 3,100 kilometers? She said, if you are doing it, why can't I do it? I said, fine. So we both decided. And this is how then I spoke to my leader, Sonia ji, and Rahul ji also, that I want a sabbatical for 6 months. They said, what will you be doing? I said, walk 3,100 kilometers. I said, what? I said, yes, it's a parikrama, which I've been wanting to do. And number of people do it. Thousands of people do it.
Is it a case of Digvijay reinventing himself, or is it a case of relaunching brand Digvijay?
Well, you can say that introspection time for Digvijaya Singh himself. So, well, you call it reinvent or relaunch or whatever you want to say. But it gave me time to think, introspect, and also reconnect with our old friends.
And what did that introspection teach you?
Well, I was telling DK that I was known for giving bites. So this time, I'll be disappointing them. Less bites now.
So all walk, no talk.
With you, it was always there.
DK, you want to take it forward? Take his challenge.
While you were away, kind of walking on the banks of River Narmada, your party president was visiting temples, and too frequently actually. You have known him since his childhood days. Is he turning religious or what?
Well, visiting temples, mosques, gurudwaras and churches is something which everyone has been doing in the Congress party. Why only Mr. Rahul Gandhi? You only notice when he goes to a temple. But when he goes to a mosque or when he goes to a dargah, sharif, or when he goes to a gurdwara, no one watches it. No one sort of notices it. He went to Golden Temple also. He's visited the Dargah Sharif, Ajmer and Bareilly also.
No, I think, but during the Gujarat campaign, this was quite deliberate, and also media was not barred from coming. Media was invited. So there was a political statement being made.
See, he visited Dwarka and that is a temple which everyone who goes to Gujarat.
Why should
I will not go into the details, but the fact remains that Congress is one political party which does not sort of flaunt religion. I'm a religious person, yes, I'm a religious person, but I never wear religion on my sleeves. I never sort of flaunt it. But yes, if you went to Dwarka temple, so what is so great about it?
No, because it came in the backdrop of Mrs. Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi's statement that the BJP somehow managed to paint the Congress as a Muslim party.
They have no other agenda.
But did they succeed in that, BJP?
See, to a certain extent, yes. To me, respect to all religion is an article of faith for me. I'm not an atheist, I'm a believer. And I have never used religion for political ends. हम तो शास्त्रों में विश्वास रखते हैं. ये जो बीजेपी है उसको शस्त्र के रूप में उपयोग करती है.
So do you subscribe to the view that you were painted as a Muslim party and that was one of the factors responsible for your defeat in 2014?
DK, you must understand, I come from a state which elected the first Jan Sangh MLA in the country. RSS has always been very strong in Madhya Bharat and Madhya Pradesh. The only agenda they have is to divide on religious lines. And they have consistently done it over the last 5 decades, 6 decades. It so happens that the word secularism has been given a different meaning. Communalism has been given a different meaning. To us, respect to all religion is the basis of my religion, at least.
But if I may interrupt you, did some of your statements also help them paint the Congress as a pro-Muslim party? Your statements on Batla House, your statements on Azamgarh Youth, your statements on Karkare, etc., etc.
Well, I distinctly remember.
क्योंकि वो बार-बार कोट करते हैं कि आपने कहा कि सोनिया जी फूट-फूट के रोई.
No.
After Batla House.
No, I never said that. I've never said that, and I had never quoted. I never took Sonia ji's name.
Salman Khurshid has written it in his book.
Oh, Salman Khurshid may have written, but I have never said it. But the fact remains that we went as a delegation to the Prime Minister, Salman Khurshid, Kapil Sibal and myself, to request for a judicial inquiry into the Batla House encounter. Now, this was not natural because all encounters, it is mandatory for the government to hold a magisterial inquiry. What we were asking were for a judicial inquiry. This was a demand, and that is that. But the Prime Minister said, we can't have the judicial inquiry, that's over. But repeatedly, I have been painted as saying that that Digvijay has been supporting the people who were killed in the encounter. Yes, I went to Azamgarh just to find out Azamgarh, a town which has never had Hindu-Muslim rights, even in 1947, even in 1992. Suddenly, why has it become a nursery of terror activists? And from day one, I've been opposing the fanatic Hindus and fanatic Muslims as a political person, as a chief minister, from the day one. In fact, as a chief minister also, I recommended a ban on Bajrang Dal and Student Islamic Movement of India, because in my own experience as a chief minister, but you know, anyone who opposes RSS and BJP is an anti-national as far as BJP goes. And with social media, you know, they train their people for spreading rumors. And now social media is one of the most powerful tools in their hands.
Well, you use social media.
I do,
Not lately.
but not fake news.
Yes, not lately.
Yes.
But would you have made some of those statements differently? Were those statements used to paint the Congress party as pro-Muslim?
See, it's
Because
not,
your
it's-
party
it's-
had given your police officer who had died the highest gallantry award in India, Ashok Chakra.
you mean today the one who
Inspector Sharma.
Inspector
Vincent
Sharma. See, as far as that goes, that was a matter of investigation. How he died, it was through in an exchange fire with the boys or not. I can't say that because I'm not an investigating officer. What you were asking for a judicial inquiry, and I think a judicial inquiry was a fair way to deal with this issue.
And you had the backing of the Congress president, then Congress president for the
Yes.
demand. So let me reframe my last question. Did this perception about the Congress being a pro-Muslim party hurt you that badly in 2014, as A.K. Antony has said in the report?
Maybe this is the view of Mr. A.K. Antony, but the fact remains that the BJP has been consistently drilling this idea into minds of people that anyone who is a Hindu should vote for BJP because Congress is a Muslim party. Even if those statements had not been made, their campaign was already on.
Why is it that Digvijaya Singh, who used to talk so much about Sanghi terror, it's silent, it's silent
DK,
when all those cases are
DK, I
falling
would
apart in
correct
courts?
you that a lot of people say that I call it Hindu terror or a saffron terror. I've always called it Sanghi terror because most of the people who were arrested in Malegaon 1 and 2 and Modasa and Samjhauta Express. And you know,
But why are you or your party silent on all the court proceedings where one accused after another is being acquitted? I mean, Mecca Masjid court ruling being the latest.
well, let me not get into this again because after all, we have a judicial process. But the fact remains, if you see the track record of convictions in all terror cases, it is very poor. Either the investigation agencies are not doing their job properly, or the people in power, they are not really serious about convictions in these cases.
So in the last parliament session, we saw a lot of disruptions over this demand for special status for Andhra Pradesh. Now, you were AICC General Secretary in charge of Andhra Pradesh when the state was bifurcated. And after that, Congress has been decimated in both Andhra and Telangana. Do you, as many of your party colleagues believe, hold yourself responsible for where the Congress is today in these states?
Well, I must confess, and I have no hesitation to sort of make it public, that I was one of the person who totally opposed bifurcation of the state of Andhra Pradesh. And even in the core committees, I had made it public. I had made it I had made my views very clear that when two states, the consequent states, don't agree, let us not divide the state. We divided Madhya Pradesh into Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh because there was both states were ready for this. There was no problem with Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, Jharkhand and Bihar. But there was so much of conflict between the Andhra Pradesh and Telangana that this state should never have been bifurcated. Leave apart the political fallout of the Congress party, but the fact remains that as it is, there is so much of, I would say, disagreement in the bifurcation, which is still not over. But as far as the Congress party is concerned, we tried to sort of bring about a consensus. And let me remind you, Congress was the last political party to sign on the agreement to have a separate state of Telangana.
You say you were overruled. By whom? By Dr. Manmohan Singh? By the Congress president then?
The party.
The party. Mrs. Gandhi?
Mr. Gandhi.
Well, party and government, of course, I can't really differentiate between the two.
Right.
Hello, sir. I am Manish Dabhade, assistant professor in JNU. One of the principal organizational challenges for the Congress party looks to be this whole divide between the old guard and the new guard, and the young so-called leaders pick up Rajasthan, pick up Madhya Pradesh. You also pointed out recently again in the story with the print that you would prefer Kamal Nath than Jyotirtha Scindia. So, to what extent is that past struggle happening specifically in these two states?
Well, let me put it like this. Congress has always built up new leadership. If you see, Mr. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru became the president of the Congress party at the age of 38. Abul Kalam Azad became at 37. And I was made a PCC president at the age of 37. So we have always built up new leadership. There's nothing there's nothing new about the Congress party. And there's no conflict between the old and the new. We are very happy that the new leadership is emerging in the Congress party.
So between Jyotirtha Scindia and Kamal Nath, who do you prefer?
Well, let Mr. Rahul Gandhi decide.
My name is Arvind Kumar and I teach in LSR College, University of Delhi.
Okay.
So recently in Madhya Pradesh, 5 sadhus are given MOS status, including very popular Computer Baba, which has no background of IT. So after having Narmada Parikrama, sir, what is your views on these kind of MOS status?
Well, let me tell you, Computer Baba name was given by me to him.
Never goes back on his statements.
Now, he is the younger brother of a block Congress committee of Barela in Jabalpur.
हर चीज में Congress.
So anyway, so he became a Baba, and sometime in the 80s or 90s, he met me, and with a computer, late 90s I think, with a computer. मैंने कहा बाबा ये आप कंप्यूटर क्या कर रहे हो? कि नहीं मैं इस पे काम करता हूँ. मैंने कहा आपका नाम तो कंप्यूटर बाबा होना चाहिए. So since then, now there are a lot of Babas also who were supporting the BJP are extremely annoyed and angry with Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan. They were also asking for a ministership.
So are you happy with this conferring of ministerships on Babas?
Well,
And where do you stop?
this is something which Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan has done it on his own. I'm told his party people are also not very happy.